so much stuff on it. That's so wrong.
Nobody
Do you want me to try
look
to
at the
fix it?
title. No, it's fine. Maybe I'll fix this in post in a funny way. Pretend the title says Dracula. Okay.
Welcome back.
We watched Dracula, A Love Tale from last year.
Yeah, it came out in 2025.
Okay.
Wait, let's start this off. I'm going to make a conscious effort to speak quieter into this microphone.
I deeply appreciate it.
I make zero guarantees, but I'm also slightly sick, so it should be better. You let me know. You let Alex know. I don't... Listen, we film these videos and then I never see them again.
She wipes her hands of it. She doesn't know what happens after that.
I come here, I rant, I rave, and then I leave.
That's correct.
I just work here. It's a vibe.
All editing and social media is done by me.
I'm just here to be cute. Okay, wait, really quick. Can we talk about something for a second?
Yeah.
This is the most casual I've ever felt on this.
That is the most casual you've ever been on this.
I feel disgusting.
I feel amazing because I'm in jeans.
I'm in yoga pants and a
Look at
t-shirt.
it.
I have things to do after this.
Jeans.
You're so pretty.
You have to be sometimes.
So pretty. Okay, now we can start. We watched Dracula, A Love Tale.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
Do you want to start with your thoughts? Because I feel like everybody already knows my thoughts. It's the fucking same every time we do one of these. No, you're gonna be mad and upset, and you're gonna.
You
yeah,
should
let
go
me start.
first.
I loved it. Let's start positive. I thought it was great. 10 out of 10. Listen, I forgot most of the Dracula lore.
Sure.
And I haven't seen a Dracula movie or story
I literally
in
study vampires.
Years I haven't seen one. So, I'm a big fan of a man who yearns. 10 out of 10. But also, on the flip side, a man who yearns. Okay. I know he's gonna be upset. I know it. You're welcome, Patrick. Anyways, I love a man who yearns. 10 out of 10. But there is something to be said about a man, Dracula, who was willing to lay waste to continents for the love of his life. And I was waiting for it the whole time and didn't get it until the end. And then as soon as he started killing everybody for her, I was like, there we go. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. And it was way better. And I enjoyed that so much more. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Made me feel good.
That's great.
You hated it.
I did not hate it.
You guys should have seen her fucking face. She hated it.
So, I gave it till the end of the movie. I gave it till the very end of the movie.
Barely.
No, I did. I saw every plot point coming. And that's fine if it's executed well.
Uh-huh. Tell us more.
However, they did two interesting things and then abandoned them immediately. There
What are you
were
talking about?
two sequences that were more music and choreography and movement. There was no real dialogue, but the narrative was being told sequentially through movement and music-based scenes.
When? I wasn't paying attention, apparently.
Oh my god. They were extremely interesting. When they were going through all of the years that he has lived.
Oh, you were so right.
And
I was
then
paying
again-
more attention to the dresses.
Oh my god.
And how pretty all the dresses
And
were.
then again, towards the end of Act 2. That's awesome if you lean into it. Otherwise, it's just a weird stylistic choice that randomly breaks up the narrative but doesn't contribute to the overall story. So that was annoying. And then the other interesting thing that I really, really liked about it, because also points for going Vlad the Impaler route, that is always my favorite Dracula lore.
Wait, 30-second time out, back up. The cinematic shot that they have at like the very beginning of the movie before his wife dies, where it's all backlit red
The
from all the smoke and the
cinematography
blood.
was very good.
Oh, they killed that
It was
shit.
very, very good.
10 out of 10.
Yes. Visually, the movie was beautiful. Yeah. Narratively, the other thing they did that was interesting is in most Dracula adaptations that have Mina be like a doppelganger of his first love, they aren't actually connected in any way.
They're really
And that's why Dracula's creepy. That's because he keeps trying to make her something she's not. That's why it's weird. But in this one, she's like actually his first wife reincarnated. So, so separating them makes negative sense, bro. It actually would have been so much more interesting to me and so much more subverting expectations in a very repetitive genre to have him turn her and for them to just slaughter everyone and run off together. That would be so anti what the actual genre does.
So much more than him dying.
But because they chose to do that, they abandoned the only other thing about their narrative that made it different than every other Dracula movie that exists. So as soon as they abandoned it, I was like, oh, well, this movie could have just been any other movie.
I loved it. I think in a previous episode, we talked about how I am constantly surprised.
Oh my god, there was a point. What happened? I don't even... Oh, was it that Jonathan and Mina were connected? Like, you're like...
It's when he opens up Jonathan Harker's locket to see his wife because he's like begging not to be killed.
And it looks like...
And it's Mina. And it looks like Elisabetta.
And she goes... and I'm like...
Alex across the couch goes, you didn't see that coming? No, bitch, I fucking didn't. We've discussed this. I never know when things are happening. And it's bliss.
I would also like to asterisk next to this. I was a huge vampire girl in middle and high school. And when I tell you, you know me.
Yeah.
Have I ever liked something casually?
Alex doesn't do casual.
So when I say vampire girl, I don't mean Twilight Head or Vampire Diaries. I mean all of it. And I deep dove and I read every Anne Rice book. And I know where vampires originated in folklore type shit. I'm a little autistic. And that was one of my hyperfixations in high school.
Whatever the opposite of nonchalant is, that's Alex. Like, if you Googled it and just looked up, she's like over chalant. It's crazy. It's so much to like intake as a new person in her life, and that sometimes I forget.
And that's how I know I have really good friends, because I know that I'm a lot.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Also, that's how this whole thing started.
That's correct.
Like this whole podcast.
Well, if this movie doesn't represent what this podcast is for, I don't know what does.
We should watch movies together. And she was like, did you want to make movies together? And I'm like, no. Did you want to talk about movies? Sure. What if we made videos about us talking about movies? Because it's never just, let's watch a movie and talk about it casually about how we liked it.
Because I can't. I'm not capable of casual. I don't know where that comes from, but I don't have a dimmer switch.
It's crazy because I feel like I'm the opposite.
It's I do not care at all, or I care
too much.
All the most at the top level.
Okay, can we talk about the dresses now?
Yes, please talk about the costuming.
I've been fucking waiting.
Please talk about the costuming.
They put Mina in that first dress, and she walked down the stairs, and I audibly gasped over here on this end of the couch. I went, and Alex turns and looks at me, and I was like, I need it.
I was like, that was so
I
loud.
need it right now. It was beautiful. The, like, chiffon off the top of her head down the back, and then with her on that horse racing through the woods to save her life.
Oh, that was
in
so
the dress.
good. That was a great shot, too.
Yeah,
That whole sequence was so well done.
10 out of 10.
The visuals, the choreography, all of the technical elements were excellent. I'm criticizing the writing, not everybody
Not
else.
the rest of the movie.
No, the acting, everything else was honestly spot on, and that's why bad narrative was so frustrating.
But literally,
It could have been a 10 out of 10.
every dress that she wears, loved it.
Yeah, costuming was fantastic.
The dresses in the dancey sequence that you were talking about,
Mm-hmm.
also amazing.
Oh, because
And
they had to go through so many different eras of
Yeah.
fashion.
And they really did.
And they really did. Like, they
And I
spared
also-
no expense
I
costume.
love that in
loved it.
every era, they kind of like color coded
Mm-hmm.
what it was, so you could really feel like when they were in France and it was very like marquee, it was all blues and pastels, and then when we were like in the Edwardian area, everything was very dark and it was very like plum and black and gray, and I fuck with that hard. It was great. But one thing I realized in this movie so many times is that I desperately want to be a redhead
We have talked about this.
so bad.
You have talked about this
I want
for
it
so long.
on my head right now. There is something about
The
them-
only thing stopping you is competing.
There is something about them constantly making beautiful vampire women fire redheads that I love. We were talking about it during the movie.
I was a redhead for a long time.
They were talking about. We were
Sue,
talking about it
Do recommend
in the movie.
Fire Engine Red and Deep Dark Burgundy Red.
It's-
I've been both.
No, I want. It's like that orange.
Yeah.
It's borderline fire. Like it is so obnoxious.
Mhm.
But Maria is a redhead, and then we were talking about the Van Helsing movie and Dracula's 3 wives, and how one of them is a redhead, and I want it. I want it on my head right now.
So
I won't be doing that.
I would
but
say,
just so you know.
Yeah, so
This
the
is
only
the thing
thing
that
stopping
happens.
you is
me.
competing.
The only thing stopping me is really me. What else happened in the movie? I feel like I had so many more things to tell you. Oh my god. Do you guys want to know the funniest part of the whole fucking movie? Spoilers if you haven't seen it. It's been out long enough. You'll get over it. Jonathan Harker comes
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
He escapes Dracula's castle. Wait. The little gargoyles were my favorite part. I was cackling.
I want to know why they were little boys at the end.
I don't know, but
I don't
care.
understand. You're telling me the architecture of the castle that was
Listen.
living
Listen.
was actually little boys magicked into gargoyles? That's so complicated for no reason.
I don't know, and I don't care. I just thought they were fucking
It was just
hilarious.
so
And they were
unnecessary.
constantly making me giggle. But when Jonathan Harker escapes Dracula's castle and makes it back to Paris,
Jonathan Harker, such a good novel name. Such a good name.
anyways, he makes it back. He gets to the like place that she's staying, Mina, and he's being looked after Mina goes upstairs. And these 2 dudes with a stretcher come in, and he's like, "Oh,
He's like literally dying.
literally dying."
Literally dying.
And the lady of the house comes downstairs, and she's like, "Excuse me, there are people and guests sleeping upstairs. Could we quiet it down?" And Alex turns and looks at me on the other side of the
Bitch
couch
said,
and
die
goes,
quieter.
and that's hilarious. That's so fucking funny. She really did. She didn't give a fuck about that man. She was
literally
like, "Listen,
loved that.
there are
actually.
rules in this house, and you're not following them."
She said, I have customers? Shut the fuck up.
I love little old ladies who are running inns and stuff who just don't give a fuck about the
Literally
plot
best.
to the story. They're just like, "Listen, I got rules. you're gonna follow him.
It grounds the story
It
a little bit.
was
It's
so
really funny.
Because he's literally dying. Like,
right.
was
you
dying,
know damn
fell
well.
out of a literal castle,
You know
traveled.
damn well as someone who makes their living, someone that makes their living running a small inn is gonna be like, yo, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I'm
Amazing.
clearly you're alive, so you're fine. Like
Amazing. 10 out of 10. Oh, you know what's a good example of Alex in real life? Maria.
what do you mean about what the fuck? What the shit is this?
I said what I said. Maria's whole, like, purpose and why she became a vampire was to help Count find Elisabetta. And then when she sees her, she immediately clings to her and is like, I found her, I did my job. But then when she finds her and then the Count is there, she doesn't, like, back off. And then she's constantly like, we're best friends. We're going to do all these things. Like, she did her job and he's there and she's like, cool, you do you. I made a new best friend. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Like, they literally go to that whole fair. And the whole point is for her to meet Dracula.
Sure, but
And
she keeps running off with her.
She keeps pulling her away. She's like, I want to go do this, and I want to go do this. And she keeps dragging Mina away while he's literally, like, trying to talk to her and get to meet her. And that's you.
So
Yeah.
correct. Do you want to tell them about the fight we had when you started dating boys? Because I crashed out hard.
This has nothing to do with this podcast, but it has everything to do with Alex and me, so it does have to do with this podcast.
So here's the deal.
Me and Alex have only been friends for a year.
But when we first moved in together, we literally spent every night together. I would come home from work and get high. She would come home from work and get drunk. And we would just
vibe.
we would play games.
We
We
would
would play
watch
video
movies.
games. We just spent a lot of time together.
Mm-hmm.
And then she started dating stupid boys.
We didn't know they were stupid. We knew they were stupid.
I knew they were
We knew they were
stupid.
stupid.
What?
Anyways, Alex had a small, minor crash out.
Huge crash out, actually.
Ginormous.
We still live. We live together, by the way.
She literally sleeps 60 feet away.
But I
On the
wasn't
other
spending
side of the
enough
house.
time with her because she was going on dates like every night because she's really pretty and that's really annoying.
Like, crashed up to the point where she cried.
Oh, a lot. I cried a lot.
Like, to her husband.
This was a problem for like a while.
For like a month or two.
I was having a really hard time.
Alex is a lot, but it's okay.
And it
We
was a
love her.
lot because when you started dating also was when I wasn't working anymore.
Oh, yeah. So Alex went from having, like, full-blown routine to just nothing.
I was staying at home all day. And so when she came home, she was my first and only human interaction all day. And then she just wasn't home anymore. And then I had to wait an extra hour and a half for my husband.
It's fine. We're all better now. We hang out a lot. Don't worry about her. She's fine. Also, though, can we talk about something for a second?
Mm.
So I cry a lot.
A lot.
It's a thing. You're gonna get used to it.
We're a crying household.
One of these days, we're gonna watch a movie together,
Oh my god.
and I'm gonna cry in the movie. I've been seeing movies a lot recently. It's become like a thing.
We have to go see Devil Wears Prada 2.
I know. And then we're gonna film it. I've recently been seeing a lot of movies, and I keep crying in all of them. If you haven't seen Project Hail Mary, go see it. It is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. It easily now slots itself into my top 5. It's kicked a movie out, which is crazy.
Mm.
It is that good.
What did it kick out?
Morgan.
Oh my god.
It's
Okay, I'm watching it.
That good.
I'll watch it this week.
The story is great. The acting is wonderful. The message and the feelings that it invokes
I'll watch
in
it this
you
week and we can talk about it.
are amazing, and the fucking cinematography slaps. But I cried like the whole fucking time. Like 20 minutes into the rest of the movie, cried, sobbed, bawled my eyes out.
Is there maybe a chance that perhaps you might want to expand on your love for the story and perhaps read the book?
No, I will not be reading the book because it's very different from the movie, I've been told. And unfortunately, I watched the movie and loved it, so I don't want to ruin it.
I tried.
Yeah, it's okay.
I tried.
And then I've been watching a couple other movies recently. I just keep crying. I didn't cry watching Dracula, and I was sad. When he was like sacrificing his life for her so he wouldn't damn her, I was like, I felt him coming, and I was on
That's
the verge
when
of
my
tears.
face started going like this.
I was on the verge of tears, and I looked over at Alex, and I was like, and she looked at me, and she was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And it stopped my tears. Fucking immediately. Which is so funny.
Me being a hater shielded you from crying.
Yeah, you being so viscerally and, like, just so upset at, like, what the fuck am I watching?
Because it could have
immediately grounded me into, I don't need to cry.
All they had to do was not do that. That's it. That's all they had to do, was just not do that. And then it was going to be so much better than it was.
Okay, well, anyways. I liked it. I thought it was great. I think you guys should watch it.
If you fix my two major issues, it is literally a perfect film. But one of those issues is really, really bad, so that takes it down to a, like, 6 out of 10. And then my other issue is pretty minor, but it's still not going to point off. 5 out of 10. There are definitely worse Dracula movies, but there are absolutely so many better Dracula movies.
That's fair. I only put it at an 8.
Right in the middle. 5 out of 10.
That's fair. I accept.
Yeah.
We're going to go see The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to get dressed up. Or we're going to get cute. We're going to get cute.
Alex, I'm coming from work.
Oh, so you're going to be in, like, businessy anyway.
No, I will be in costume because it's our wrong party.
Oh.
There is a very high chance I go see this movie dressed as a fairy.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. That or I'm changing into sweatpants. But anyways, all of that is to say, we will be watching it. That will be our next one.
Yeah.
And that's all.
Yeah. Bye.